How do we avoid biased behavior? Again, make sure you've got good mentoring and coaching, first of all, right? And looking at bias. I like this. Consider who might consistently feel like an outsider and do something about it, right? That's really one of the key things. We see it all the time, but do we actually address it? So that's really key. Finding different affinity group meetings and inclusiveness events, to learn more, to expose yourselves to different people of different cultures and different backgrounds that may not be like you, and get leadership to do that as well, right? That really challenges their thinking in a lot of cases. Look at your actions every day. Us as individuals, we should all be doing this anyway. What can I do to be better, right, from that standpoint? And then again, ask people for feedback. Did I do the right thing there? Did I say the right thing there? How could I have done that better, personally and individually? From a leadership perspective, and again, this is a great list, to just kind of walk through this list with your leadership, to really get them to look introspectively and think about what they do on a regular basis and how it affects the organization. Do I typically hire the same type of person? Just start right there, right? And that can be an eye-opener. Maybe they've never really thought about it, because again, a lot of this stuff happens unconsciously, right? So do I always hire the same type of person? If I say that a candidate is not the right fit, what do I mean by that? Is it because of their communication? Is it just because of their style? Is it just because of whatever the case might be? But does that really have anything to do with the job itself? Or does it really matter? What does my slate of candidates look like? And this is key. Do I speak up if it's not sufficiently diverse, right? So now we have to hold them accountable and say, HR, I need you to give me a better slate of candidates to choose from here, right? We're always going to choose the right person for the job. We're always going to choose the person most qualified, but give me the opportunity at least to look at a diverse slate of candidates, whether that be internal candidates or external candidates, and asking all those questions. Dropping down here again, who do I take to important client or cross-team meetings, right? Even if someone is just sitting in the meeting, it's a learning opportunity, right? So exposing people and giving them those opportunities. But a lot of times what happens in organizations, and we've been guilty of it too, you take the same core group all the time and they get all the exposure. So now they have the opportunities for advancement when there's other people that would probably be good if we took the time to invest in them and develop them, right? So let's bring them to the table as well and give them those opportunities. How do I encourage a lead, or who do I encourage to lead or speak out at meetings? Do I create opportunities for those less extroverted, right? So when you look at it, whether you look at someone's DISC profile or Myers-Briggs profile, whatever the case might be, there's some people that just don't speak up as much, right? They're just not wired that way. And culturally that happens as well too, right? So are we doing things to address that and give those people open space to give their ideas and share their ideas? Because I'm sure they've got great ideas, right? Or else we wouldn't have hired them or put them in the role that they're in. So how do I make sure that we're sufficiently utilizing their skill set and not letting them fall by the wayside? And again, how do I identify candidates for promotion and succession? So if we don't have a formal succession plan in place, how is that process happening? Chances are it's happening very informally, and I'll bet you there's a little bit of bias in there, like it or not.